In today's video, it is not day. In fact, it is night and 1 o'clock in the morning because we had the idea that it would be the perfect opportunity to finally take down the pond monster.
I wonder if we could use this and drain the pond.
Oh! Watch out! It's just a frog. That thing's bigger than a chicken sandwich, bro.
We have never been this deep into the pond. You hear that? There's something back there. Whoa, whoa, okay, there's movement out there.
If you guys remember when Logan and Phil had the bright idea to put their goldfish in the pond monster actually ran away, which means we have a golden opportunity to go down and investigate the pond, maybe even set up a trap, which is why I am conditioning one of the biggest expeditions we have ever done. It will be deadly, it will be dangerous, it will be scary, but we will be going on the pond at 3 a.m. in a floating box fort.
Who thinks of that? 3 a.m. in a floating box fort is delusional.
It's not delusional, Logan, it's science. We'll work together as a team, build the most up-to-date science-driven box fort that has all the technology in it to gather as much information as we can. Possibly even setting up a trap or getting rid of the pond monster for good.
It just sounds like something that's not gonna work and it's gonna make things 10 times worse. Just look out there. It is pitch black. You can't expect us to go down there like this.
Oh, I don't. That's why I've got the team working on some brand new apparatuses for us. Not only will we have a top-of-the-line box fort to set sail on our pond in, but we're gonna do this the right way.
What could possibly go wrong? It's not like we've ever only been bitten by a pond monster before.
I think you've officially lost it. This is a bad idea.
Logan, this is an operation like you've never seen before. We are gonna first start by creating a landing zone.
Why are you wearing these gloves?
Because I couldn't find any blue gloves. Okay, that's not the point. We're gonna first start by creating a landing zone that we can launch our box fort science bay in. Of course, to do this, we're gonna have to cut back a bunch of the pond weeding because the entire place is infested with weeds and we wanna be able to make sure we know what's living in there. Then we're gonna add these extremely bright spotlights on the pond so we can keep this thing safe and hopefully keep the pond monster at bay because everyone knows 3 a.m. is when not only the pond monster is most active, but all monsters.
I think this is a bad idea. The fact that you want to go to our pitch black pond in the middle of the night is insane. You can see the moon.
Yeah, Logan, that's normally what happens at night. Opportunities like this only come around once in a blue moon. And if it means getting on the pond at 3 a.m., then I'm willing to do it. For all the times the pond monster has scared us, it's time for us to figure out what's going on.
Jake, there's a floating inchworm. There are so many weird creatures and critters right now. I think going into our backyard this late at night is a bad idea. I can't even see what's in front of me. Jake? Yeah? Wait up a sec. Dude.
Here?
We should really be sticking together.
Logan, we need to figure out what the source of these monsters are. We already know that they could be coming from these special stones that we've found.
It's this backyard. It's haunted. I mean, just look in here. This place is obviously haunted.
Yeah, and guess what we found here? One of the stones. So if there's another one, or maybe even something more about the pond monster that we could find out, we need to find it out.
This is definitely the latest I've ever been back here, and it's really freaky. Do you hear that? There's something back there. Dude, that is not normal.
Could be Siren Head or something, but that's okay. We're not here for Siren Head, and if we don't bug him, he won't bug us. Plus, once we get the lights set up, trust me, this thing will feel a lot better. Time to clear ourselves a path and then get to building the world's greatest box fort that's gonna be floating on the pond. I know it's been a while since we've done a floating box fort, and let's just say this might be the most interesting one we've ever done.
Okay, so what Jake is doing might look absolutely insane, but essentially he is clearing a path for our box fort boat because he wants to bring a box fort into our pond so we can camp out and see what's going on. How's it going, Jake?
Not bad. Clearing a path so we can get as close to the pond as possible so we can launch the boat successfully. It's actually kind of hard to even tell where the pond slopes in. It kind of has almost like a drop off, so we need this place as flat as possible. Good thing I brought the A-team.
I'm thinking Jake's a crazy person, and this is when people should be sleeping, not going fishing.
I don't know about all this. I do know bugs are biting.
There are a lot of bugs right now.
Yeah, they might be crawling in places that I do not want them to be crawling in right now.
This is always something that I have found extremely weird about our backyard, but these weeds get super tall, like freakishly tall. And the only reason that I can come up with is we have some sort of mutant monster haunted thing coming from our pond. While Jake is working on the path, I'm gonna go check out the pond, see if we can see anything weird or suspicious.
Hey Logan.
Yeah.
I think I found where the pond monster's been coming in and out of the pond.
You serious?
Yeah, look at this slope here.
Right there. Do you think the pond monster's been using this to get in and out?
Yeah, you can tell. It's where none of the grass is growing, none of the weeds are growing. It's exactly where it's happening, which is perfect for us because we can take over its territory. Start fighting back.
You're right. There's no weeds right here, but there's weeds everywhere else. That's super weird. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys? Okay, I can't believe that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Guys, shut it down. Guys, come here.
What?
Come here, you're gonna wanna see this.
What?
Seriously, come. Okay, this is really, really weird. Okay, be careful. I don't wanna contaminate the area.
Whoa.
Are you seeing these little footprints?
Yeah. Remember when Logan found the egg when you had your goldfish in here and I told you guys to put it back down?
Yeah.
I said that there's a chance that this could be pond monster nesting season, which means these could be baby pond monsters. And baby pond monsters don't grow like babies.
These are straight up little feet and they're fresh.
Yeah, which means the babies are too far away. And that's a mama pond monster. And a mama pond monster protecting her babies are not good.
It also means we should shut down this whole mission and get back in the
No,
house.
we can't shut it down. We've invested too much in the new boat.
New title, Operation Shutdown.
Nope,
I like that title.
Jake, what do you mean we invested in the new boat?
We had to invest a little bit in research and development to create the best box fort boat on a lake. But the thing is, we know how to make a box fort boat on a lake. We just don't know how to make one for on a pond.
We don't have the kind of money you're talking about to invest in that.
Well, I've already put through the designs and we're gonna be building it. So it's sort of already happening. So unless this mission happens, we're losing a lot of money and a good chance to stop the pond monster. So everybody back to work.
I don't like being on this bridge.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there's movement out there. Guys, there is movement. Okay, not only did we just find little tiny footprints, but I just saw something jump in the pond. Dude, look at these things. They're like little tiny human feet. They seem to go right there. That's where they head to. This is really freaky. Guys, if you see anything that I missed, let me know. I don't know if you guys can see, but there are a lot of slugs. There is so much vegetation and weird stuff going on in this backyard. So Jake has pretty much finished clearing out where we're gonna put our boat in the water. Think it's ready?
Yeah, it's the work.
All right, we got the boat launch.
Now we see the boat.
Jakey, here comes you and Logan's home for the next 3 hours.
That's it. This is the research and technology and innovation.
Oh yeah. This is gonna have all the science we need when we go out on that pond.
Jake, there's nothing inside it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We bring the science to the boat, okay? And yes, it might not look that sturdy because it's really not supposed to withstand a pond monster attack, but it will float on a pond. And that is the main thing that we put all the research into, and arguably the most important thing.
This is our top cardboard.
It even comes with a fan.
Who doesn't love a hole in the ceiling?
Good thing there's not a hole in the bottom, you know what I'm saying?
We don't know if there is or not.
True, true.
And guys, don't forget, before we are about to embark on a very spooky pond in the middle of the night at almost 3 a.m. with mosquitoes crawling all over us and a pond monster and its babies looming, be sure to smack that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of our brand new adventures. And if you're watching on a smart TV, no worries, just click up on your smart remote and add this video to your watch later so you'll be instantly notified of brand new videos we upload.
Who watches YouTube on their TV?
Everybody. That's also where we invested most of our money, Logan, is in this rope. It might
What?
look like a regular rope, but it's not.
This right here is top rope.
That's not the rope I ordered.
Did you just see this bug? There are bugs everywhere, Jake. I don't like this.
Phil, I ordered a Kevlar rope.
I don't know what the guys are talking about right now, ropes and boats. All I know is there's a lot of freaky noises coming from that pond. Just listen. Something just moved. All right, gonna take the steps up, and we are ready to launch the boat.
Lower it down. More slack. More slack.
Jake, lower it, lower it.
Keep it there so you guys can get in.
All right.
Jake, if I don't see you again, I'm gonna need that PS5.
This is the first time we've ever embarked on the pond since we discovered the pond monster.
At night.
We are about to make history.
Jake,
Hey!
Yeah, maybe he just goes in by himself. All right, Jake. Launching the boat.
All right, looks like this box fort expedition has officially begun.
I'm heading into the box fort boat. The 3 a.m. pond monster expedition starts now.
Logan is entering inside the box fort now.
All right, we're off. We are inside the boat, and it is officially getting closer and closer to 3 in the morning. And everyone knows at 3 a.m. is when all the spooky, very creepy things happen.
This is our first time ever exploring the pond in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. I gotta say, I am pretty freaked out. We are literally sitting ducks. Like, you can't get any more sitting ducks than this. We just gotta hope that the box fort stays afloat, first of all, because there's no swimming back to shore. And second of all, we already saw signs that there are pond monster babies, and the mama pond monster is very protective.
This rope is now up to me to tie down, so they don't go drifting too far away. I just gotta find a safe place to tie it. Our bridge could be a great spot for this rope. It'll give them enough leeway to investigate the pond, and they'll be tied down safe.
I think that's a great idea. You should go on the bridge and tie up the rope. Very safe. I'm gonna go away from the pond and be the lookout guy. Make sure nothing comes from the forest. Take it easy. Best of luck.
Where are you going? You don't even have binoculars. I've made it on top of the bridge, and I think this is the perfect place to tie Jake and Logan down. I'll just go ahead and hook this here, nice and tight. Logan and Jake aren't going anywhere.
So we go around here. There's an old pump system that used to feed into the pond. It might have something to do with the pond monster. You see under the bridge here, we never get to explore this area.
Looks like we are heading closer and closer to under the bridge. Guys, this is insane. We have never been this deep into the pond, let alone at 3 in the morning. What are you seeing?
Seeing some of the under bridge areas. We're a little far away from the contraption that we found last year. Some sort of pump system that was left inside the pond. Let's see if we can get closer to that and maybe examine it a little bit.
Now, I have this iPad and I've hooked up a radar system throughout the whole pond. That way, I'll be able to tell that Logan and Jake are alone out there, and there's absolutely no sign of the pond monster. If there is a sign of the pond monster, I will radio to them and get them back to solid land as quick as possible. And I guess Biggs is gonna be somewhere on lookout. He also has a radio, and he'll hopefully let me know if there's anything coming for me, because I'm gonna be in the spy base.
Before I left, Jake gave me these. He said there were some sort of night vision goggles. Not too sure how to use them, but let's give it a go. Maybe I can see in the dark, which will be very, very helpful since it's 3 a.m. And at least if there's monsters coming, I'll be able to see them first.
But you know what? The more I think about it, and how being in this rundown spy base is spooky, I would much rather be here than in the middle of the pond. And check it out! I still got my chair here. You know what? This job isn't too bad at all. Now I just watch the radar, make sure nothing's going on.
Jake, look.
Yeah, that's the pump system I was talking about.
I wonder if we could use this and drain the pond.
Maybe.
If we drain the pond, we could get rid of the pond monster once and for all. This could be the answer to everything.
We thought that the pump system all along was to pump stuff into the pond, but maybe the previous owners were using it to drain the pond and keep the pond monster away. Oh, I see something.
What?
Deeper over there. Whoa, it's like right under. Dude, that might be a nesting area. Let's try and get closer.
Jake, where are the guys?
Phil said he'd be on watch with the radar, and Biggs is looking out for the stranger with the night vision goggles. You've never ran into the stranger, but let me tell you, Logan, you don't want to.
Logan, check it out. What?
The pump system.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of different pumps.
Guys, look. Pump system has a valve on it, but it's currently turned to the off position. Maybe turning it to the on position might be what it needs to actually start pumping the water.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you hear that?
Jake, do you come in? Is the box fort submarine still alive?
This is not a submarine, Phil.
Yep, we're just trying to find samples out here, and there's some parts of the pond that we've never been able to look at, like deep underneath the main area. There's a lot of crazy stuff. There's a whole pump system, there's a bunch of weird garbage, and tons of other stuff.
All right, well that's good. The radar looks clear. Nobody out on the pond except you and Logan. But I better check on Biggs, make sure there's nothing on land, if you know what I mean. Hey Biggsy, how's the outdoors looking? Any sign of suspicious activity? You know, Siren Head, the pond monster.
I'm scanning the backyard now, and it all looks clear. Pretty good. You know, nothing out of the ordinary, which is, it's a very good thing.
Okay, good to hear.
Chill. It's just a frog.
This is a frog!
It's just a frog.
This is a frog!
Jake,
It's not a pond monster,
don't
it's a frog!
tip. Don't tip.
Okay.
Jake,
Okay, what do we do?
let him out.
What do you mean let him out? He jumped in here! Oh, Logan, he's jumping around! It's worse than the pond monster! It's worse than the pond monster, Logan! I'm scared! I want to go home, Logan! I'm scared of animals!
Ow!
I'm scared of frogs!
Ow. Okay, Jake, it's just a frog.
Okay, guys. A monster of different kind has entered our box fort.
Just a frog,
What do you mean
Jake.
it's just a frog, Logan? Look at that thing. It's a monster frog. That thing's bigger than a chicken sandwich, bro. Hey, buddy.
We have much bigger issues than the little frog.
Well, then what do you want to do about the frog, Logan?
Oh, Jake. Oh, Mr. Frog, just chill.
Listen, we're just visiting your pond to try and stop the pond monster, okay? Look, I bet you want him out of your pond as much as we do, so we're on your team. There's no reason to fight us. Okay, we're gonna name you Frederick, or Fred for short. Fred the Frog. And you're coming on the rest of this mission with us.
Jake, I think he wants out. Just go that way. There's the door. It's open. Keep going. Jake, that was just a little taste of what could happen. If the pond monster's here and it comes in our boat, we are done.
Okay, I'm just a little afraid of frogs, man.
Our door is open. The pond monster could bust through any second.
Okay, how about we just get the samples that we need to get and we'll get out of here. So right now what we're doing is we're positioning the box fort into the center and deepest part of the pond. That is where we're gonna get a deep pond sample. We believe that the samples in the pond contain beta particles.
Okay, we are definitely in a deep part of the pond, Jake. Oh, there's a frog right there.
Is it Freddy?
I don't know if it's Freddy.
Because we know that the pond monster contains beta particles, there could be other particles in this pond, which is exactly what we want to look for. We've already seen green pond monster slime, but what is at the deepest part of this pond? The part that we've never explored. This is what we can answer at 3 a.m.
All right, Jake is heading out to get a deep sample.
All right, the door is open. I'm extending the pooper scooper for a deep sample. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pulling the pooper scooper up now.
Almost there. Oh, that's a big sample, Jake.
Whoa, Logan, check it out. Exactly what we thought.
What? What are you seeing?
The back. There's some sort of slime, but it's not green. It's purple or maybe even red? Possibly pink. I've never seen pink slime before. Okay, we'll collect this sample and bring it back to the lab. All right, extracting the sample now. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that?
I don't know. Just looks like there's some ripples.
Phil, do you read me over? Phil. I'm not getting any response from Phil. Let me try Biggs. Biggs, do you read me? Have the bugs just gotten worse or is that just me?
Why couldn't Jake put any apps on this iPad? I could really use some Angry Birds right about now. There's nothing on here but watching a green dot and a couple circles go round and round and round. Oh, wait a minute. That's 2 dots. Wait, 2 dots. Oh no, that means Jake and Logan are not alone in the pond. Jake, Logan, do you read me? Jake, Logan? Jake, there's 2... Oh no, the signal must be out. Oh my goodness, last time the signal went out. That means the pond monster is here. Something's breaking our signal wave. Jake, Logan, anybody?
Biggs,
Jake,
Phil.
Jake, there's air leaking.
What?
There's air leaking from the boat.
How? Where?
I hear it. Jake, we may have hit this thing.
Phil, Biggs. Something's messing with the electronics. It might be the stuff from the bottom of the pond. We need to get out of here now.
This isn't good.
Guys,
This isn't good.
Guys, if anyone can hear us, pull us in now. We need to get back now.
Whoa, Jake, this is not
Something's
good.
hit the bottom of it.
Something's outside.
We're moving. Logan, we're moving.
This is easy. Skin in the bow. Stranger, Phil, you gotta hide now. There's someone coming across the bridge and it looks quite like a stranger.
Wait, Biggs, what do you mean there's a stranger on the bridge? Biggs!
Phil, do you read me? Phil, come in.
Oh no, that's the stranger. Oh my goodness. He's right there. Okay, I am officially abandoning the pond monster mission. I need to get out of here. And fast. Ah!
Whoa.
Something's hitting the bottom of the boat. Do you hear that? Logan, we cannot sink in this pond. We'll never make it out alive. It's a pond monster head. Hit it quickly.
Whoa.
What's happened? Biggs, come on.
I just saw the stranger. I told Phil to hide and I went to get you. Now we gotta go.
The pond monster's trying to sink the boat. I gotta get the sample.
Jake, we don't have time.
I gotta get the sample.
The pond monster's gonna attack you.
I've got
Let's go. Come on. Get going.